Tell when we're on.
We're
Streaming
on.
live. Okay, hi everybody. It says say we're streaming live, so I'm going to take it as we're streaming live. We're here today. This is Elisha Keating with Wisdom Seekers and Maddie.
We're on.
We're doing the this, that, and the other thing again. Let's see that we're going to talk about energy, and there is a lot of stuff happening right now. After
Yeah.
the after the eclipse, the energy that's happening after the eclipse, it, how do you say this? Intense. I thought it was bad reaching up to the eclipse, but after the eclipse, breathe.
I'm having a hard time breathing.
Oh, yeah. So one of the things that happened today, my daughter and I were driving to the neighboring city.
We wish.
Oh yeah, I would love to go to a neighboring country, but not the States, not to Russia. Can you see that? Nobody, you can't see anything.
Not really.
That's too bad. What it is a sundog. They call them
Oh,
there, and it's a circle around the sun. And I know that on the prairies, when the people see the sundog, they all, especially in wintertime, not so much in summer, but in wintertime, they know there's a huge snowfall coming. And actually, one of the stories is one of my ancestors was just fresh over from England, Spain, whatever. They were running away from politics, and he had his mud hut. I guess they call them shanties, right, on the
yeah.
prairies. And he had these two horses, and he went out, and there was this ring around the sun, and he didn't know that it meant big snowstorm. So he went out in this, and then he got caught, and he dug himself into a side of the mountain for three or hill, no mountains on the prairies, and was snowed in for 3 days. The two horses never seen again. When he came out and got home, his foot had frozen, and he got gangrene, and his poor wife, who was kind of highborn, had to take an axe and chop his foot off.
Oh.
That's one of her family stories. But that's what happens when you get stuck in the prairies in the or some ancient.
That'll learn you.
Yeah, you either learn really quick or you die. But,
Hmm.
but they were fairly highly born, so they were.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain we're not going to have a snowstorm, though.
No, not here. What it does say, though, it's kind of interesting, and this is all Native American lore. The rainbow, the circle is called the rainbow around this, the circle of the rainbow around the Native American. It's connected to the spirit of the Supreme Creator. There are many prophecies and stories from the Cree to the Hopi, the Zuni, and Cherokee related to rainbow warriors. Oh, which is us, right? The story of the rainbow warriors is that there'll come a time when all the tribes of mankind come together from all the different colors, yellow, red, white, brown. I don't know what colors are anymore. And we all participate in the same spiritual message. And how many people do you know are very drawn to the Native American style of spirituality? A lot of
Mhm.
people, right? So while meteorologists have a physical understanding of the circle rainbow around the sun, wisdom keepers of the Americas and Tibet have complementary spiritual understandings that this dramatic omen around the sun, which is known as the whirling rainbow or the sunbow. For some Native Americans, the sunbow is considered to be a sign from the Creator, marking a time of great change and transition on the earth. This whole
Well, that
circle, This full circle rainbow around the sun, some elders say, can be understood as a sign to the people of the necessity to live a life in respect and harmony for all the creations that make man possible: plants, animals, waters, minerals, fires, and other humans. According to the prophecy, there will come a day when people of all races, colors, and creeds, that's the Rainbow Warriors, will put aside their differences. And I think that's happening. I think because of all that's happening on the higher levels of whoever runs the world is forcing people to come together.
Yeah.
Basically, we have the farmers from Canada to Europe, and probably Australia. That's around the world. They will
Yeah.
come together in love, joining hands in unification to heal the earth and all her children. Well, farmers, what do? They work the earth. They will move over the earth like a great whirling rainbow, bringing peace, understanding, and healing everywhere they go. Many creatures thought to be, this is interesting. Many creatures thought to be extinct or mythical will resurface at this time. The great trees that perished will return overnight, and all living things will flourish, drawing substance from the breast of our mother, the earth. The great spiritual teachers who walked the earth and taught the basics of truth of the whirling prophecy will return and walk amongst us, creating understanding with all. We will learn to see and hear in a sacred manner, which we are. How many people have woken up in the last year, let alone last 10 years, who can hear things, who hear the great voice, the channeling voices, who just have an instinctual knowledge, or who are healers like you, right? There's a tremendous number of people. The elders will be respected and valued for their contribution to life. That would be nice. Because at this point, people in the Western universe, once you get to a certain age, you're expected to shuffle off and die. Their wisdom will be sought out. The whole human race will be called the people. I like that. There will be no more wars, sickness, or hunger forever. I think that's a wonderful prophecy. I don't think it'll happen overnight.
No.
And this was curated from a number of different sources.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. But if you want to see a picture of the sun circle, Google it. There are really nice pictures up there.
Yeah, somebody just posted one on mine too.
Yeah, because
And I was outside, and what was I doing? I think maybe when I ran into town or something, and yeah, I looked up and I could see
I
the
know
circle.
where I was sitting in the car, I could only see that it was like that. I didn't realize it was full circle
Mm.
until Manuel told me it was full circle.
Okay, so I just got an update on the SWAT team.
Oh yeah, what is it? It was don't.
apparently they were apparently there was 8 of them, and they were on their way to Kamloops.
Oh, so it's happening in Kamloops.
Well, she said they were like Pritchard, and they were still going towards Kamloops. So
Rick, I should ask Danny if she's okay. Oh, she's not. I think she's in Vancouver right now.
hmm. So that's well, I guess we'll have to wait and see if we hear anything on the news.
Well,
Well, I don't listen to the news, but
it was intense. When they went by me, there was what I saw, and they were unmarked trucks. They were plain. They weren't
right.
fancy.
See, I think that's what they're bringing in, because I noticed when I was coming home the other day, there was a police truck, but it was just a plain white. There was nothing on it other than where the
Green.
lights are was where his lights were. There was no lights on top. There was nothing to
Yeah,
say
they
that
were
it
inside,
was a police vehicle, nothing.
but this was green. The ones we saw were green, weren't they?
I was driving, so I don't remember, but
Yeah.
I think it was like dark
They were dark. They were not.
Hmm.
We're not uniform.
They were dark. I think it was black and green, and there was another one that was, I think, a lighter one behind, and the sheriff was going to.
The sheriff lights were not on though.
Yeah, but he was
Well, it
still.
should be interesting.
Yeah, well, I'll have to ask my daughter what
I'll have to. I don't even think I know anybody in Kamloops anymore.
Things move and change. But that doesn't mean they doesn't mean that things will be okay. Yeah, it might not be on the news.
Yeah, well, I said I don't watch the news anyway, so.
Yeah. And we're not allowed to get news on Facebook anymore, so
Well, back to the energies of today then.
okay. What you wrote, what you were reading to me dovetailed exactly with what the prophecy was, eh?
Yeah, I clicked out of there so I could read some other stuff, but I can go back into that one.
I like that one. I mean, I like because it agreed with what we were already talking about.
Well, it says on we were talking about April 20th
Mm-hmm.
is the next big.
You're gonna kiss a fool, you know that.
My nose is itchy.
That's right. You're gonna kiss a fool.
I doubt it. I doubt it. There's no fools. There's no fools around me to kiss.
Well, go kiss Charlie.
Oh, well, yeah.
Biggest fool out
He
there.
has been just a pain in my butt lately. Holy moly. He won't be fed by anybody else. He won't get treats by anybody else. He won't do anything.
That's what my dog did for months. He wouldn't take a food for our jelly bean, would not take food from anybody but Elle. And even today, when Elle's home, she'll look at me and say, "Thank you." No, no. They'll hand it to
He's
Elle and
just
she'll
been,
eat it.
he's just being very needy. Like I was on my treadmill and he had to come in and sleep on the chair while I was on the treadmill. If I come out here, he will come and lay underneath on that ugly stinky bag that
No, but it is.
I can't get rid of it because he loves it.
But it was. It came from Mexico. It was in the barns and things like that.
But when I'm here, he will come and he will crawl underneath my computer table and he will lay on top of that and stay there. The minute I move, he follows.
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
Just look at it as he's trying to.
I was hoping that since it was nicer out that he would be spending a lot more time outside, but
I think the animals are feeling the same thing as the.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're most definitely feeling the energy. I was reading something the other day that says not only should you be drinking more water, but make sure your pets are drinking more water.
Yeah. Yeah, I was reading that today that for certain, yeah, drinking a lot more water.
Mm-hmm. So, do you want me to read this little blippy about April 20th?
Yes, because it dovetails with what the circle around the sun or the whirling rainbow or whatever they want to call it.
And so it's Jupiter and Uranus.
They really
I'll
should
go back to the beginning.
Uranus.
While much fanfare has been made about the emotional effects and havoc of Monday's total solar eclipse and the communication breakdown of Mercury retrograde in Aries, the best/worst is yet to come.
Ooh,
On April 20th, hair's not flying out enough.
Well, my hair is pretty fuzzy.
It says April 20th, Uranus, the planet of chaos, freedom, change, and lightning, will meet up with.
Yeah, no thanks.
We'll meet up with Jupiter, the planet of expansion and growth, in the stalwart, landlocked sign of Taurus.
So Taurus is going to be going to get a smack in the face, right, with electricity.
Oh.
So
no more. I'm tired.
Well, I think most of us
The more
are.
you say no, the more you're gonna get slapped in the face with the yell. You get it.
That seems to be the way, but I mean, I don't know a light worker that isn't exhausted. I don't know, not a single one.
Like I don't want to do anything. I have no energy for anything. I have to do housework and I don't have the energy to do. I don't even have the energy to make myself toast.
I know. The only reason I get my dishes done is I can't wake up in the morning and face doing dishes.
Well, thank God I got my little dishwasher. I keep saying that. I mean, but I just threw everything in it. I was so frustrated and just turned it on and walked away.
Oh, yeah. And I've got down to making one meal a day because I don't want to do anymore. So
Yeah, that's me. I either get breakfast or I get dinner.
yeah. And I
I
like
actually
breakfast, but
I actually went to Little Bees today and grabbed a donair for dinner because I did not want to cook tonight.
well, we went to PJ's and I not cooking.
Well, you were probably there later too, right?
Well, we were there 1:30, 1-ish. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have stopped in. I was in town about that time. Damn it.
Next time,
Yeah. If we're going to be anywhere, we're going to be at PJ's.
usually.
Mhm.
Well, we
Unless
have
we're
been
out
to
of
that what's the name of that olive branch? The one in Piccadilly. Where we met for coffee that one time.
Oh, sweet leaf.
Well,
Sweet
okay,
leaf.
it looks to me like an olive branch.
Sweet leaf tea or sweet tea leaf or something like that.
Yeah, to me it
Where
looks
where
like
we
an olive branch.
where we met Sabi and
Yeah,
Nikki.
yeah.
Mm.
That we've gone there times.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's just the
So,
energy.
anyways, I'm going to continue. As says, during a conjunction like this, the energies of the two planets combine, amplifying the qualities of both. When the wild out planet of sudden change meets the forces of fortune, the results are bound to be dramatic, and breakthroughs and breakdowns are nigh. Oh,
Oh,
great.
good.
I'm
Breakdowns.
so happy.
I think I can't handle many more of them from other people.
I don't think I can go through any breakdowns or breakthroughs I haven't had. Breakdowns, yes.
Yeah, but I know I get to hear about everybody's breakdowns. Not, I
Sorry.
not just you. There's a minimum of 5 people on it at one time, telling me what's going on with their lives, and after a while, I go, "Oh, I feel really bad for everybody."
Crap. According to astrologer Jessica Davidson, Jupiter Uranus alignments represent periods of growth and disruption in multitude of areas, including breakthroughs and innovation in science and technology, new creative ideas and philosophical awakenings, revolutions in politics, social rebellions and protests with a desire for reform and greater freedom and equality, which is what most certainly is happening around the world right now with all the farmers.
It was not just farmers. I think there's scientists
Well,
are
no, I think
rebelling.
it's everybody. I think it's just everybody in general. The
Yeah.
truckers are going, farmers are going, people in general are going.
Well, the scientists that have been shut down when they tried to tell their truth, they're rebelling. The judges who've been bending over backwards, are standing up for themselves. At least I've noticed there's a lot more not progressive, but this is the law. I'm not gonna make whatever you're talking about right, because it is la moda, or the latest style. This is the law, and more judges are standing up for the law, which is about time. Pardon my
Yeah.
English. And
Now,
there's
I'm
like
not
I
going to
think
go there.
there's 5 governments that are going back to the old ways of doing things.
Well, that
You
would
were
be
the one that
nice.
was telling me that, weren't you? Because
I
there's
don't think
the guy in South America, Netherlands, someplace in Africa, And I can't remember the other. Oh, Ireland. And I think there was one more place where the people are voting. No, we don't want this style of government. We want.
Oh, I think that's Ireland. Yeah.
But there was another one, another country too, but I don't remember what it was.
It says, since this conjunction happens in Taurus, we may also see new beginnings and rapid change in the areas of finance, agriculture, food production, values, and our relationship to nature. Uranus-Jupiter conjunctions transpire approximately every 14 years. The last time Uranus and Jupiter danced cheek to cheek was in 2010 in the sign of Aries.
So that was before 2012. Okay.
That conjunction coincided with the Arab Spring, the WikiLeaks release of documents that detailed American war crimes, and the launch of SpaceX.
Oh yeah, he's been doing it that long, hey?
Yeah. The last time this conjunction took place in the sign of Taurus was May 1941.
That was before
This
my
cycle,
time.
Sorry?
Before my time.
Yeah, me too.
But that was close, that was just before the Second World War. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody was saying something about that, but she said we're not necessarily going into more wars.
Traditionally, if you go back to it's an 82-year cycle. And we're at the end of the cycle is 28. And traditionally for the last two cycles or three cycles, there has been a great deal of war. More likely, the end of the last cycle was Second World War. The one before it was, I don't know. But each time there has been more and more deaths at the end of the cycle. I'm not sure we're going to have deaths. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. What will happen is there will be death of the ego this time, not death of the physical. Pretty cool. You can take that home and put it in your bag because I just got it from the universe.
Very good. This cycle coincided with the end of the blitzes. Not for nothing, blitz is German for lightning, which the god Jupiter welded and Uranus ruled. The birth of the radical and radically popular Bob Dylan and the crackling of the Enigma code.
Oh,
The
yeah.
effect,
Yeah, the Enigma code it's the beginning of it was a spiritual thing. Yeah. But each year there's more spirituality.
says the effect of this conjunction will be felt for several weeks afterward, as Taurus is a fixed earth sign on a collective scale. And to second Davidson's observation, we will likely see change, growth, and unrest in areas related to the earth itself. The earthquake last week, there was 3 earthquakes. There was one in Taiwan, there was one in California, and one in New York.
There were some off the coast of BC.
Hmm.
There was I think I read there was like 400 quakes off the coast of BC last couple weeks ago.
Huh.
Obviously small
hear
ones.
about that.
I didn't hear more than that, but
it says literal unresting the earth was a symbol of what's to come. On a personal level, Taurus relates to our sense of self-worth and all zodiac signs, but particularly those that fall in a fixed modality, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, may experience crisis and catharsis when it comes to defining who they are and what they deserve.
Well, that's the death of the ego, right?
Under these skies in this conjunction, anything can and will happen. Keep your head up and your mind open. Change is afoot, and there's freedom to be found where everything falls apart.
That's unfortunately true.
Well, I'm all for it.
The less we think, the better, faster we move.
Now, excuse me,
It's
my throat is not
It's
Not
just
apparently, maybe the universe doesn't want me to talk today.
it's just the energy built up because there is so much energy. The day of the eclipse, I felt the energy shift. I could feel new energy coming in, and it felt cool and clean. But when we go through a change, somebody wrote to me and says, I feel really sad today. When we go through a change, what do? We mourn, right? You have to mourn the release of that. We don't have to, but we do as human beings. We mourn that which is leaving, and then we move forward into that which is happening.
Mm-hmm.
So
we have some more. It says the universe is saying today, so these are all for April 10th for today.
that works.
Going inward and journeying to the self is a long road. There are no shortcuts. Be patient and loving with yourself. Allow yourself to feel all of the pain and roller coaster of emotions. Wow.
But there are
How do you avoid that?
But there are shortcuts. You have to feel everything, but there's still shortcuts. So one of the shortcuts is what I say this often: go in, lay down, pull your knees up, form an egg, let go of thinking, and that's the trick with you. You can't think and just feel. And for 30
I know,
seconds,
but you're still feeling the emotions and going
but
through
it's
it.
30 seconds rather than 15 days or 30 days, right? Because if you don't think, it's the trick is you can't think. And as soon as you think, but it does work. I know I've used it.
It says, make no apologies for working on yourself. Put yourself first when it comes to healing. Everything around you gets better when you come out the other side after all the work. I trust the healing process. Notice your thoughts. If you are hearing voices from your past promoting self-doubt, questioning your worth, these are not yours. Many of those old voices don't know you now. Maybe they were just projecting. Don't internalize. Let them all go. Labels can limit you. You are growing so fast. You are so very worthy of love, abundance, and joy.
And that's true. I ask people, when you feel this emotion, whose voice do you hear? And they look at me and what? And then they'll listen. They say, oh, my second grade teacher or something like that.
Right.
And then I said, go back and check. Is she right? No. Why are you paying attention to it then?
Well, I mean, if you're listening to that your whole life, right?
You don't realize it's not your voice. You don't realize that it's somebody telling you how to behave. And so you accept it
you just accept it as your own.
Yeah. And so when you realize that's not my voice, it's a step to releasing it.
Mm-hmm.
And some people can release it really well and other people can't.
Mm-hmm.
I have a few stubborn clients.
I'm not saying anything. Many are experiencing an energetic purge. This may be happening without conscious intent. Do not be disheartened. If people are leaving your life, let them. If you are beginning to perceive a new life emerging, it will require you to let go of the old. Such is the beauty of this transformational eclipse energy.
Unfortunately, that's a number one truth right now. People are coming and going. Well, I'm not seeing so many people coming in, but seeing a lot of people leaving right now, and it's actually really good sign because if they're leaving, you're vibrating differently. And the only way you can vibrate, you can't go, well, we can't go down because we're light workers, right? We can only go up. So if people are leaving, whether we like the fact they're leaving or not, it is a positive.
Yeah. Let me see. And then it says, oh, there's a whole, I don't think that I'm going to, ow, Jesus.
Energy hitting you really hard, huh?
Man, it's like somebody just took a sledgehammer to my head.
Okay, I would say that you just broke through something.
That hurt.
Yeah, I know. That's electricity.
Oh, no, it literally felt like a sledgehammer to my head.
That's probably what a lightning strike feels like.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. It's just like everything feels like it's been knocked right out of alignment.
How's your stomach feel?
My stomach's fine.
Oh,
It's
nice.
just my head.
So I would
And
say,
normally my stomach is what goes. That's
yeah.
my, for Virgos, that's your ruling. That's what rules me is my gut.
Did you
And
know
so normally my gut is out a lot.
Virgos is one of the four top signs of intelligent people in the zodiac? That's what a TikTok said told me today. Okay, before we go on, can we do some work with you?
Work with me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so take your mind, and you know how I say we're more space than we are actual physical. Can you look in your brain around in between the cells and tell me what you see that's no longer there? What have you got rid of? What shifted and changed? Or is it just a mangled mess and mess of char?
Well, no, I'm not seeing anything like that. I'm seeing a nice, healthy brain.
Okay, is that not good?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's good.
Okay, is there anything in there that you can take out and throw up to the universe?
No,
Huh.
like, no, it's like
So
clear.
is it still hurting?
No.
Okay. Look at the synapses. Are they snapping really well? Are the lines of the synapses, are they flashing really well?
I'm not seeing anything like that. Like I'm just seeing a nice, healthy pink brain
Okay.
that's all together. And
Okay, so you're looking at it you're not looking at it deep enough, wide enough. You want to be able to walk between the cells. So when you walk between the cells, you see these synapses going off, right? And they spark, right? Are they sparking really nicely?
yes, like little diamonds.
Perfect. And is there any fresh lanes of any fresh lines of synapses? Because we have a tendency to think in the pathways and over the same thoughts over and over and over again. But if you want to change your thinking, you have to create new pathways. And I'm trying to coax you into saying what I already know is there. Can you see new pathways?
How about you tell me and I'll agree with you?
Well, it's better if you see it yourself, but you have new pathways, which creates new ways of thinking. If you look for it, can you see it? And they're quite bright and they're quite healthy and new. See, what I tell you, then everybody will go, well, you told her what to see. And it's invalidated, but I can see what's happening. So I try to ask you questions to see if you can, be kind of leading, but
Well, maybe Maybe I'll do that later because I feel like I'm on the spot right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I will tell you, you have a few new pathways that you're going to find that your thinking processes have shifted. Not all of them, just one or two, but that's all it takes. And you'll find that you can work through things faster.
Well, I hope so.
No hoping. There is no try, there's only do. I know that's not quite the way it goes, but
I'll do so. Then I'll do so.
yeah, exactly.
Hmm. Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, that
But
was
yeah,
intense.
there's like nothing there now. Nothing,
Mhm.
like nothing.
Yeah, it just about
And remember, I was telling you the other day with my buzzing in my ears, I honest to God swear that I could hear Morse code in this ear. It
yeah.
was just like a little.
Was that about the time Destiny was around? Because I know she's been around a lot the last couple weeks.
Has she?
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't know if she was around or not.
Ask. Yeah, yes or no.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She doesn't, she's always, you think about her, she's there. Sometimes you think about her because she's there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's just, I don't know, I guess getting close to her birthday and stuff. It's just been a cry fest again. I'm so tired of crying.
Yeah. But I do think there's something, okay, that we'll talk about later.
Okay. Okay.
So did we finish reading what we were reading since I talked so much?
No. No. It says the energy of the April 8th solar eclipse is bringing profound transformation as today many feel an overflow of emotions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
And that,
begin the day with the moon sextile Mars and Pisces, bringing us confidence to achieve our goals. No, I did not achieve any of my goals today. No,
I
that's not true.
survived.
It's not true. I did go into town and I got a few groceries.
Yeah, we
That
did
was a
that.
goal. So there you go.
I think just surviving is a pretty darn good goal right now.
Yeah, well, barely, but yeah, I'm there. The day's just about over and I can go to
I'm
sleep.
ready to go to bed.
Well, I've been wondering because I've been waking up at like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning for I don't know how long now, a couple of weeks for sure,
Mhm.
if not even longer. But then I think, well, you idiot, you're falling asleep at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. That makes it like 8 hours sleep.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely.
Okay, so the moon sextile Saturn in Pisces, bringing emotions to the surface as we set boundaries for our highest good. The moon conjunct Jupiter in Taurus, boosting our confidence to deal with any negativity or emotional responses. Mars and Saturn will conjunct in Pisces this afternoon, bringing frustrating as we are guided to have I can't even see.
Well, you just had a brain.
Preservation. We're guided to have preservation. Many may find frustration in situations that still linger from the past.
Hmm. And
Can I put 5 hands up?
yeah, but that's partly because it's not resolved yet, and partly because it's in the process of being resolved. But it's not resolved enough.
Yeah, it's the wait time in between now and then that's just it's
That's
brutal.
hard. Yeah. I have a question for you about Destiny. Was she a Girl Guide or a Brownie?
No,
Did she do anything like that? Pathfinders or whatever?
no. Charity did. Charity was a Girl Guide.
Oh, yeah. Because I'm
or
wondering why I'm just trying to
pixie or
figure.
whatever you call them when they first start out. A brownie? Is it a brownie?
No, no, it's sparkles.
Mm.
They have a pink little t-shirt.
No, she had the brown, so she must have been a brownie.
Yeah, brownie. Because my kids started, well, one of them started out as a sparkle and got to be a brownie. Then we moved. And I think Jen was a Girl Guide for a while.
Oh, which reminds me, I have to go and I gotta go pick up some cookies.
Yeah.
The Girl Guide cookies are out, and I bought 2 boxes. My friend that works at the bank is going to bring them to work, so I'll go and get them there.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, my granddaughter is going to become a Girl Guide. And I said, I don't buy those cookies, but I'll buy them from you.
Yeah,
She says the chocolate ones are good.
those are the only ones I like. I like the chocolate vanilla packs, but I only like the chocolate ones.
Yeah.
I don't like the.
The maple ones 20 years ago were good.
Oh, they don't have those anymore. I think
No.
they have like the chocolate mint or something, and I don't like those.
Yeah. I haven't bought any for years because I don't buy those kind of cookies.
Mm. So I guess the moon conjunct Uranus tonight in Taurus. So I guess the moon's going into Taurus tonight. This may bring some chaotic energy.
Well,
However,
the
trust the
moon,
universe.
the moon there's 4 stages of the moon, right? There's the subconscious. Then the conscious part is the maid, the matron, and the crone, or the father, the son. I don't know how that goes. The son, the Holy Ghost, the Son, and the Father, right? So each level is a higher spiritual level. So if you're going to go into Taurus, Taurus is stubborn as all get out, right? So it could be at whatever level you're at, it's going to be stubborn enough to push you through to the next level.
Hmm.
We're going to go with that. We're going to keep that one.
Well, and that's what this is. That's what this says right here is bring some chaotic energy. However, trust the universe is aligning for your highest good. As this alignment may bring abrupt endings, know that you are being guided toward prosperity and divine order. I am trusting in the divine alignment of the universe. I believe.
And again, I say, don't ever believe you know, because believe leaves too much to be, yeah, maybe, but I know that's a
Hmm.
stronger energy.
And then it says we may find ourselves in a bit of a struggle as we crave busting out and trying something new, especially on our own, but hesitate and fear that we may rock the boat with others as we aren't really including them in our plans. The need for independence grows stronger, but the hesitation to actually create that space can have us in a pause or holding state. Mars and Saturn team up to bring a new focus to what we have to restructure in our lives and where we need to tap into a new level of willpower and discipline in order to see long-term goals through. A slight reality check will put a focus on where we have to pace ourselves if we actually want to succeed in our pursuits. And then it says Wednesday, April 10th, the main event, assertive Mars in harmony with Saturn. What to expect? Expect heightened emotional intensity and potential conflicts in relationships.
You
What
mean
to do?
not hard enough already?
Right. It says this is a day to engage in introspection, to uncover underlying emotions and triggers. What not to do? Avoid power struggles and manipulation tactics today. Excuse me. Oh,
That seems to
energies
be, yeah, because I know I was talking to a young man yesterday and he was saying that in his workplace, exactly what you're talking about was going on. And I said to him, this is what you do. You simply say, I hear you. It doesn't mean you agree or disagree. It simply means you hear him. And I recommend people try that. I hear you.
Well,
Because
what else
that's,
can you do, right?
well, it satisfies the main thing that people want to be heard. And that's it. You can't promise what you don't want to give. There was a guy talking on TikTok today, which is actually kind of aside from this, but it makes absolute sense. He says with people face away from you when you're talking to them, don't bother talking because they're not hearing you.
Right.
And so,
Well, that body language would tell me right away, don't continue the conversation. There's no point.
yeah, but how many people do you know keep on talking, trying to prove their point, right?
Right.
When there's no point in trying to prove your point. Anyhow, that was alliteration in its worst form.
And then we have another little thing that says, the crystals are saying today, we feel it's time to remind you that you deserve to feel free from emotional pain you are carrying. Healing emotional pain begins with the acknowledging and accepting it, allowing yourself to feel and process your emotions without judgment. It is a journey of self-compassion and self-care, where you prioritize your healing and well-being. Through this process, you can cultivate resilience, find inner peace, and emerge stronger, ready to embrace life with renewed hope and joy. And you deserve that so much. Are you ready? Yes, I am.
Just
And
getting
then
to
it
that
says,
place, right?
what's that?
Just getting to that place.
Yeah, it's just getting there. Once you're there, it's like, oh, God.
Once you get there, it's like, well, that was nothing. Let's go do it again.
Oh, no, I would not say that. Nope, 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 nope. No. No, I would never look back and say, oh, that wasn't bad. No, I would say, I never want to frickin' do that again. And I will not. You never know what kind of miracle is waiting for you next. Don't give up hope and keep moving forward with your beautiful heart opened and loving everything is coming together. Blockages are being removed effortlessly. You'll notice your emotions flow freely. In stillness, your connection with the divine will be evident. Synchronicities are blooming everywhere. Surround yourself with individuals who share your values and intentions. Don't hesitate to seek assistance when necessary, as it will aid in acquiring new skills, maintaining dedication, and owning your goals. Embrace the support offered by others and practice receiving by allowing yourself to be open and vulnerable. Remember, vulnerability is a demonstration of strength and weakness. Give yourself grace. You're shifting into a version of yourself you've never been before. Focus on that positive self-talk. Catch yourself in those moments where you're about to slip into your old ways. That would be me.
But we talked about this the other day with Lily from Albania, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Own it when you do. This isn't about perfection, but about improvement. The stagnation of your past is no longer present. You're elevating, you're becoming, you're paving the way to an entirely new being, a new you. As we clear out the old and integrate the new, it's important to stay grounded and set healthy boundaries. Stay in your peace. Do not get caught up in screaming matches. These energies are bringing it out. Those not aware are really letting the ugly shine. Do not engage. Silence is power.
Okay.
Any
And
imbalance.
that also includes don't fight with yourself. You know how many times we yeah, and go, wow, you're such an idiot. Why do you do that? No, don't do that. Because that just
Yeah.
takes time away from the reality, right?
Yeah. Any imbalances are being highlighted. Karmic relationships are ending. As you outgrow situations and relationships, you do not need to explain yourself, but you do need to honor yourself and take action. Your angels will repeat themselves over and over and over until you receive and understand the message. Remember, you are safe and loved more than you can fathom. You are safe to open up and express your authentic self. In the past, others may have blocked and betrayed your truth, affecting your value and worth. Those experiences can't hurt you any longer. The power of the divine is within you, helping you evolve up and out of the timeline of abuse. Now it will be easier to access and trust your intuition and wisdom. Self-confidence will build, helping you access more information. Introspection will support this process of self-discovery, when you will find the light of your truth and who you really are. Oops. And then there's just one more little one. When you have so many choices and countless decisions you need to make daily, it can be difficult to make even one. Oh man, that's so me. Today,
Yeah.
you are encouraged to move through the overwhelm and make one small choice at a time.
And the thing is, people see the whole picture, and so they get overwhelmed. But if you take the whole picture and shove it away and say, okay, what's the smallest thing I can do? What's the smallest? I always go for the smallest. Other people say go for the biggest, but I prefer the smallest.
I would do the smallest too, and only because if it's the smaller one, you know that you're going to accomplish it.
And then the
If you
next
go
one,
for the
it's
biggest one,
easier.
you just might go, oh, I don't have the energy for it, so I'm not even going to.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly,
Hi, Doreen.
honestly, it's
Morse code. I swear to God, I had Morse code going on in my ears. I got to learn. I have to learn what all those dashes and dots mean.
I think you can get that off of the internet,
I'm pretty sure.
because I know that the brownies, or not, maybe the brownies, maybe the Girl Guides were learning that.
Hmm.
Maybe it's the Boy Scouts, I don't know.
Oh, I'm just reading Doreen's. And exactly. Now I am walking socks of like how many kilometers a day with horses. I am exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. The energies are just kicking my butt. I am so tired and my head just swirls.
And
I could probably just stay in bed all day.
but you're not alone. So many people reaching out to me is saying, I'm tired. And it's a physical tired, but it's also energy tired.
Yeah, I'm finding it mentally tired, emotionally tired,
A lot
just
of,
everything
oh,
physically.
yeah,
Well, physically, I don't feel too bad physically. I'm able to do my workouts and not struggle through them. So I'm not so much physically, but definitely emotionally and mentally.
yeah. I'm fine in the morning. By the evening, okay. I've got nothing, not
Yeah.
physically, not mentally.
Well, it's like come dinner time, I just don't have the energy to cook, and I get just resentful that I have to cook.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to do it in the morning, but
Mm.
then my whole day's gone. 'Cause-
Well, what I should really do is pull down my crock pot and just throw something in it in the morning, and then by the time dinner is here, it'll be done.
yeah, I like the one pot cooking,
Hmm.
but yeah, no, the energy is really intense. It's not going to get easier for the next little while. And
Like, what's the next little while? Couple of weeks, couple of months, couple of years?
you really want the truth?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just lie to me and tell me it's the next couple of weeks.
I'm lying to you. It's the next couple of weeks. Yeah, me too. It would be nice though. But
Well,
I
if
think
they
the
could
more
trust just a little bit. I
would
assume by the time Mercury is finished retrograde, things will settle down a bit.
somebody said the end of April was going to be easier.
Yeah, I heard
How
that.
many times have we heard that in the last 2 years and it hasn't got easier?
That's true.
It's frustrating. That's why we're doing this thing every other Wednesday, because the energy is not becoming docile. Hey, Jean,
Hi, Jen.
Jen, I can't even read anymore.
That was like me earlier saying I can't even read.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's just, it is. I think, did I lose you? Are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay, let me
You're
see.
there. I can see
Let's-
you. Can you see me?
Nope, I cannot see you.
Oh, can't you?
Nope, not
Can
at
you hear?
all.
Well, obviously,
Oh,
obviously you can
there.
hear me.
I saw you for a second. Where do you go? Okay, no, oh, there you are. There, you're back.
Well, as
I
long as you can hear me.
yeah, but I wouldn't be able to turn this off. I couldn't, but yeah.
Yeah.
But what was I going to say before I lost you?
Something about the energies, and it's not going to
I
be easier.
I
Somebody said that it was going to be easier by the end of April, but it's
but we don't,
not.
but I've never we haven't ever noticed it actually getting easier. But I do think the more we allow ourselves to be influenced by the universe rather than saying, okay, universe, we're going to do it this way. This is my goal. This is what I want. You go, okay, universe, I'm putty. I think it becomes easier. And it's not that you take away free will, because it's not what it is. It's that your free will becomes that which the universe wants. And I've been saying this for a little while now, but it's don't go with the flow, become the universe. So what the universe wants is what you want. And how do you do that differently? I think that's just something you I can't tell you how to do it. I think it's something you evolve into. I would like to be able to tell people how to do it because I find there's things that I know are right, but I don't know how to explain how to do it. But I think it is simply that you just have to allow yourself to vibrate at that level. Is there somebody? Yeah, I can't see anybody on because I can only see us talking. I can't see.
Chat? No, just Doreen
Okay.
and Jen.
Yeah, I did. I found it. I came back. Cat came back. I am full. I'm actually my energy is
Well, we have been an hour,
okay. We're good then. I
so
don't know
we're.
how your energy is doing, but
Oh, my energy was right out the door when we first started.
yeah, yeah, I think we both are in the same boat. So
I'm just gonna.
you know that stone you gave me to work on?
Yeah. Did it break?
Oh no, no, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's quite a beautiful stone. I love it.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
But
What?
I have tried to do it twice, and so far each one has been wrong, so ended up doing it for another stone. I looked at it and said, nope, doesn't suit it. And so I put in sea glass instead. It's not finished, but it's getting there.
Like I said, I'm good with. I know that you don't. You
Oh
don't do
no, I'm trying to make
simple
it
and easy, but I'm good with simple and easy.
I'm trying to make it simple, but it's a stone that demands a specific style. And so far I haven't found that style. The next one will do it. But no, I have not stopped doing it. The first one turned out really pretty, actually. I just don't know where I put it. Yeah, it's again, sea glass. But it was just, oh, here it is. It was just the wrong style. Can you see that?
Oh, that is pretty.
But it did not suit the stone. And this one here, when it's done, will be very pretty. It's got too many wires on it because that's where I'm weaving.
I have one. I'll take a picture of it and send it to you to see if that would work. There's
Well,
one I've got.
the one he showed me I couldn't do. I mean, the one I showed you I couldn't do because it has to be a stone that's like that.
Ah,
And that's a cabochon, right? But your stone is not a cabochon. But I think I know what to do. Yeah. So if I take two and I braid it like something like that and wrap it around the stone, would you be okay with that?
yeah.
Yeah, you sure?
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah, that's true. If you don't like it, I can start again.
By the time you're done, you're going to have tried 50,000 different ways.
Which is fine because I'm developing a style. Will it be easy? May will be easier.
Hi,
Patricia says
Patricia.
May will be easier. Patricia, don't
May
say
will be easier. That's what I keep hearing, but we still have to get between here and there.
Patricia, don't talk about Trudeau, okay? We'll go off again with you do.
Well, he did make the news, did he not?
Couple times. He always
Yeah.
makes the news. It's just how he makes the news. So anyhow, I'll send you the video. I was asking my daughter if it was photoshopped or not, 'cause I'm pretty certain it was. Just because, oh, okay, that was quite a unique picture. So, so Patricia, do you have anything to add about the energies and stuff? Because Patricia always has interesting things, comments to make.
She does.
Yeah, so we have to wait about.
I should get you to give me. I should get Patricia to give me a reading.
Does she do that?
I don't know. I don't know, but she's pretty good at it.
She really is. So Patricia, do you do astrology readings? I've told you, every once in a while I'll go like that. So when I lived in Mexico, I lived in a place called Monterrey, which is about 3 hours north of Laredo, Texas. The women, not the men, the women, when they agree with something, they'll go like that. This was over 20 years ago. I still do that. Yeah. Well, it has to catch up to what we're saying before.
Mhm.
Let me see, where are we here? Okay, it's almost there. Maybe she'll be answering us. Nope, not yet.
No, I can't see anything yet.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do we leave it and wait for her to answer next time, or?
I don't know.
So
Well, mind you, she can always put the answer and it will still be in the comments. We can come back and read it. Then maybe we can talk about it next time.
yeah, and we will be on this Sunday, right? Unless you've got something going on.
I got nothing going on.
And I'm going to make sure I don't do a hard reading before that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I was toast by the end of the day, and I did 6 hours, and I can do 4.5 hours. I'm fine, but 6 hours, the next day I forget it, my next day, and yeah, she's not answering. Oh, we got kicked off again? This meeting is being live streamed. No, we're not kicked off
No,
yet.
it says that we're still on.
Again, but
But
we're really
We
boring
probably
right now.
should. What's that?
I said we're really boring at the moment.
We are.
Yes.
Well, we should probably call it then, and
Yeah,
we'll continue on Sunday. Hopefully, Patricia may be able to join us on Sunday.
you're cordially invited to answer the questions we ask, because we always talk about the energy wherever we are. And next Wednesday will be your meditation again, right? All right.
Hopefully, I'm going to really try and do a new one.
Yeah, but you haven't needed to.
No, I haven't. Like I said, I've got like 3 or 4 years worth.
Yeah, and they all exactly perfect for what you're doing. So
Mhm.
yeah, she's not answering, so let's call it.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Maddie.
Thank you. As usual, you helped put a smile on my face where I didn't think that I was even going to be able to make it through this.
We're on for over an hour, but anyhow, it is a pleasure to be working with you. And thank you
Always.
everybody who watches this now or later. And what is it you always say? Thumbs up?
Hit the likes, the shares, comment, put a heart, subscribe.
Yeah.
Likes are good though.
I had 500 views on TikTok.
Wow.
Yeah. I had been getting 200, then it went down to 150, and all of a sudden it's 500 again. I go, whoa, what the heck?
That's good.
Well, I don't hate it.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty. We will talk to you soon. You have something to tell me, I think, right?
It's nothing major. It's nothing that you don't already know, but
You just didn't want to put it out here, so I assumed it was more of a private message. So
yeah, it is. It's just a little private, but it's something you already know. And I think I got my fingers caught. It
all
is
right.
definitely time to go. Namaste. Namaste. Bye.